So happy afternoon. I'm Dr. B.S. Anil Kumar, a professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering from BNM Institute of Technology, Bangalore. Today, let me solve one problem on isometric projection. The problem, it goes like this. A pentagonal pyramid, side of base 25 mm, height 65 mm, is placed centrally on a rectangular block 100 by 60 by 20 mm. Draw the isometric projection of the combination of solids. Here what you can understand, there are two solids. One is called rectangular block, other one is called pentagonal pyramid. Above that rectangular block we have a pentagonal pyramid where both the axes of the solids are collinear. See, this is what exactly called as the front view and the top view of the combination of solids. In the top you can observe we have a rectangle 100 by 60. In the front you can see that the height is 20 mm. Above that rectangular block we have a pentagonal pyramid. It is placed centrally in which both the axes of the solids are collinear. Now my aim is how we can draw this orthographic view into isometric projection. So before go to isometric projection, we should draw this isometric scale. Let us say this angle is at an angle 45 degree, it is at an angle called 30 degree. This is what is called as the isometric scale and this is what is called as the actual scale. So you take the actual measurement on the actual scale and drop a vertical projector till it meets the 30 degree line. That is the isometric measurement of that length of an object. So let me understand, here we have a rectangular block. Above that we have a pentagonal pyramid. See, we have two solids, one is called rectangular block, other one is called pentagonal pyramid. This rectangular block of side of base 100 mm, 60 mm and thickness is 20 mm. Above that a pentagonal pyramid of side of base 25, height of the axis is 65 mm. It is placed centrally, it is not placed somewhere like this, it is exactly placed at the center of the rectangular block in which both the axes of the solid are collinear. How we can do this problem? Before coming to the pentagonal pyramid, first let me come to the rectangular block. See, this rectangular block, it has two ends similar faces. Top face is a rectangle, bottom face is also a rectangle. So here, first let me complete the bottom face and then we go to top face. See here, when you enclose the rectangle in a box, we will get 1, 2, 3, 4 as a rectangle. That 1, 2, 3, 4 rectangle I should draw an isometric projection. How? First you draw a horizontal line. You draw 30 degree and you draw 30 degree. Draw 30 degree to the horizontal and draw 30 degree to the horizontal. After that, measure 1 to 2, 100 mm, mark it here. But don't directly take the actual length here. Measure 100 mm, go to actual scale and mark it here 100 mm. And then drop a vertical projector. This is till it cut the 30 degree line and this is what exactly called as isometric length of 100 mm. So mark 1 to 2 of iso length of 100 mm. Similarly, take the length of 1 to 4, 60 mm, that is actual. Mark it here, the 60 mm on the 45 degree line. Drop a vertical projector. Take the isometric length of 60 mm. From here you have to mark. See, 1 to 4, take iso length of 40 mm, 60 mm. So mark it on 30 degree line and 30 degree line. After that what to do? From 4 you draw a line parallel to 1 to 2. From 2 you draw a line parallel to 1 to 4. So how we can do that? Observe here. I am drawing a line. I am drawing a line from 4 which is parallel to 30 degree line. From 2 I am drawing a line which is parallel to my 30 degree line. So now, observe here, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 rectangle written in isometric projection. Observe here, 1, 2, 3, 4 written in isometric projection. That means this base is completed. Now to go to a top face, I should erect a height from each corner of thickness 20 mm is given. So from each corner, you erect a height 20 mm. Please remember, as in case of prism, as in case of cylinder, as in case of cube, you have to erect a height not from the center, from each corners. So what I am doing, from 4 erect a height of iso length of 20 mm. Measure 20, actual 20 here and on the 45-degree line and drop a vertical projector. This is the ISO length of 20 millimeter. From 1 you take a ISO length of 20 millimeter, ISO length of 20 millimeter, ISO length of 20 millimeter. After erecting ISO length of 20 millimeter, from each corner you connect this. You just connect this. You got a rectangular block. You got a what? Rectangular block. See, my rectangular block of 100 by 60 by 20 is completed. Now what you have to do? You erase this. You just erase this. Now you can clearly see that your rectangular block, it has been written isometrically. Now after that, on the top face of this rectangular block, what we have to place? A pentagonal pyramid has been placed in which the axis solids are collinear. See how we can draw this. Before keep the pentagon here, first I have to locate a center. Draw the diagonals, you got the center. Passing through center, you draw 30-degree line which is parallel to this. From passing through center, you draw a 30-degree which is parallel to this, which is parallel to this 30-degree line. So passing through center, draw 30-degree line, draw 30-degree line. Now what you have to do here? You have to enclose this pentagon in a box. You should enclose the pentagon PQRST in a box of box size, let us say 5678. 5678 is a rectangle but not a square, because 56 let us say X, 58 let us say it is Y. X and Y are not same, and this is my center of the pentagon. So this 5678, it is placed centrally on the top face of a rectangular block. How that I write 5678 isometrically here? It is very simple. From O you draw a vertical line. It cut the line 56 at X. From O you draw a vertical, draw a horizontal line. It cuts the line 58 at Y. See, now I want to draw 56 on this 30-degree line where X is the not a midpoint of 56, because X is the midpoint of pentagon. Then what to do? You take the measurement of 5 and 6. Here you have to mark. This is 5, 6 is the. Then measure X to 6. Measure what? X to 6. Measure what? X to 6. This is X6 length. Similarly, measure Y to 8 and Y to 5. But when you transfer from year to year, all the measurements should convert into isometric line. So measure 5 to Y to 8, mark it here, drop a vertical line and cut it here. This is Y8. Similarly, measure Y to 5, convert to isometric line and mark here. This is Y, 5. See what I did? I constructed this 5, 6, 7, 8 rectangle by means of isometrically. How? Since X is not a midpoint of 5x, the only important thing here is measure 5x, mark here. But you should convert to isometric line. Take the measurement of X6, go to here, convert it to isometric line and mark here. Like that, or when you transfer, what to do? Passing through this, you draw a line which is parallel to 30-degree line. Passing through this, you draw a line which is parallel to 30-degree line. Passing through this point, you draw a line which is parallel to 30-degree line. Passing through here, you draw a line which is parallel to what? 30-degree line using set square. So now I got 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8 rectangle written by means of isometrically. So now I want to mark the what? PQRST in this box. Measure 5 to P, convert to isometric line, mark here. This is my P. It is same as T to this one, A to T. This is nothing but T. 5P is same as A to T. Similarly, measure 5 to Q is also same as 8S. See, measure 5 to Q, go to here, convert to isometric length of 5 to Q with this as center, mark here. I got the Q. Same measurement with 8 as center, you mark here, that is my S. Similarly, measure 6 to R. 6 to R, go to here, convert to isometric line and with 6 as center, mark here. I got P, Q, R, S, T, U. You connect this. P to Q, Q to R, R to S, S to T and S to P. So I connected the what? Pentagon. Since it is a pentagonal pyramid, to erect a height of 65 millimeter, don't go from the corner, go from the center. See, from the center O, you erect a line called axis line, in which from O to O, it is ISO length of 65 millimeter. iso length of what? 65 millimeter. So from O to O, you take a iso length of 65 millimeter. After that you connect. After that you connect O to P, O to P, O to Q, and like this. See now, when you're coming from top to bottom, make the front vertical faces to be dark. Make the front vertical faces to be dark. Make the front vertical faces to be dark. And rectangular block. All the vertical faces are to be dark. My front vertical faces are to be what? Dark. So here what you can observe, a pentagonal pyramid, it is placed centrally on the top face of a rectangular block in which axes of both the solids are collinear. So I think we completed the problem. I hope everyone they could understand this problem. Thank you so much for your patient listening.